19 years ago, volunteers from around the country answered the call for help. After the Twin Towers collapsed, they went to New York City, not knowing they were actually putting their own lives at risk. News 8 Now's Mal Myers spoke to one local woman who will never fully recover.
Like millions of Americans that day, Judy Wolf was at her home in Holmen watching TV before work.
I saw the first one hit, and then a little bit later you see the second one.
A couple weeks after the terror attacks, Americans were asked to help with the recovery. With 3 young kids at home, she couldn't go at first.
Then they requested more, and of course then I finally agreed to go out for 3 weeks.
As a Red Cross Disaster Action Team supervisor and with experience as a nurse's aide, she was working directly with victims.
We had a couple of them from the towers that had made it through.
She helped them with housing or meals.
Made sure they had they're all set before they left.
A few days before she left the city, she started feeling sick. All of the human ashes, asbestos, plane fuel, and other toxins in the air collected in her lungs.
I started getting the really bad cough, and sinuses were really bad.
She started losing weight. She couldn't get up in the morning.
They finally put me on disability in 2002.
Judy couldn't work anymore.
I still take a lot of medications. I'm still taking stuff for lung disease, which they call RADS.
Reactive airways dysfunction syndrome is an irritant-induced asthma. She uses an inhaler a lot nowadays.
It's been a rough year.
And she has gastroesophageal reflux disease.
I lost half my teeth because of the medicines I take.
She gets a physical each year, with doctors checking for various types of cancer because of what she was exposed to, in the post-traumatic stress disorder because of it.
I saw quite a few things that I'll never forget.
Despite what she went through both then and now, Judy says her only regret is believing leaders when they said they weren't going to get sick.
I'll never regret going out there. Not at all.
In Holmen, Mal Myers, News 8 Now.
And you know, Judy says she still checks in with some of the other volunteers that she worked with then. One of them, though, just found out that she has cancer. The 9/11 Memorial Glade in New York City honors them and others who became chronically ill or died after responding to the 9/11 attacks.